You won't believe what just happened between Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul. After that brutal fight where Jake Paul lost badly, he said something no one expected. Jake Paul, mocking, "You think this is over? I'm going to send you straight to the hospital next time." Everyone laughed it off. But what if I told you the very next day, Anthony Joshua was rushed to the hospital after a mysterious accident? Rumors are flying that Jake Paul didn't just threaten, he made it happen. And wait for this, Anthony's wife, who's always been tight-lipped, just broke her silence. "Wife, tearful Anthony, please come back to us. We need you." And the reply? Chilling. "Anthony, weak voice, I'm not coming back. This might be the end for me." This isn't just a fight gone wrong. This is a war spiraling out of control, full of betrayal, dark secrets, and a fight for survival. Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear will change everything you thought you knew. When it comes to Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, it's not just about a fight inside the boxing ring. There's a hidden story, one no one has ever fully heard before. This drama wasn't just a match or a brawl. It was the final thunderbolt in a long-standing feud that could explode at any moment. Anthony Joshua, one of the biggest names in boxing, a hero, a family man. But even heroes have shadows. What his fans didn't know was that Joshua was fighting a battle far beyond the ring. And at the center of that battle was Jake Paul. Jake Paul, the social media king, the controversial fighter, a man who always finds a way to grab headlines, had publicly challenged Anthony Joshua. But this wasn't just a physical fight, it was psychological warfare. Every insult, every threat, every post on social media was adding fuel to a fire no one expected to burn this fiercely. When Jake Paul issued his challenge, the world thought it was just hype, just another stunt to build tension. But what he said next crossed a line nobody saw coming. "Jake Paul, Twitter video, Anthony, you think you're safe? I'm going to send you to the hospital, and you won't come back from it." Most dismissed it as typical trash talk. But what happened the very next day shook everyone to their core. Anthony Joshua was involved in a serious accident, a coincidence that nobody believed. Rumors started swirling fast, whispering that this wasn't just an accident, but something far more sinister. An anonymous insider revealed that accident was planned. And yes, Jake Paul is behind it. He wanted to turn his threat into a deadly reality. But that was just the beginning. Anthony's private life, which he had always kept away from the public eye, was about to be torn apart. His wife, usually silent and private, suddenly broke her silence, and what she revealed stunned the world. Anthony's wife, Instagram Live, "I want my husband back. We all need him." But he says this might be the end for him. That statement left everyone breathless. Was Anthony truly in that much danger? Was his life really on the line? Questions flooded in. Is this true? Did Jake Paul actually put Anthony Joshua's life at risk? The hashtag who really won the fight started trending, dividing fans and followers into two fierce camps. On one side were Anthony's loyal supporters, standing by him no matter what. On the other, Jake Paul's followers insisted it was all just a publicity stunt and that Anthony was playing the victim. But beneath the public arguments, there was a deeper, darker story. A story of friendship broken, betrayal, and lines crossed. Cecil, Anthony's close friend and business manager, someone usually out of the spotlight, was the one silently suffering the most. And he wasn't staying quiet. Cecil, a private source, shares what Jake said wasn't just a threat, it was a plan. We all thought Anthony was strong, but inside, he was breaking. This breaking wasn't just Anthony's, it was tearing his entire family apart. His wife's silence shattered when she found the courage to tell the world the truth. But the biggest question remains, can Anthony ever return to his old life? Will Jake Paul's war finally end? Or is this only the beginning? This story stands at a crossroads where every moment promises new twists. And what's coming next, you've never seen before. So get ready, because in the next part, we'll take you inside that fateful night that changed Anthony's life forever, and where Jake Paul's true colors came shining through. The night everything changed wasn't just any ordinary night, it was the night the entire narrative shifted. The tension between Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, which had been simmering for months, suddenly exploded in a way nobody could have predicted. This was no longer just about boxing or social media fights. This was personal, dangerous, and most of all, deeply shocking. It all started at an exclusive charity event in London. Cameras were rolling, reporters were buzzing, but behind the smiles and pleasantries, a storm was brewing. Anthony Joshua arrived, but the confidence he usually carried was missing. The crowd noticed it. His usual calm was replaced by restless energy. And somewhere in the shadows, Jake Paul was waiting. What happened next? Witnesses say the atmosphere shifted instantly when Jake made his move. A bold confrontation in the middle of the event, one that caught everyone off guard. Jake Paul, whispering fiercely to a friend, "Watch this. This is the moment I make him crack." Suddenly, Jake approached Anthony, voice low but sharp, slicing through the noise. "You think you're untouchable? That you're invincible? You're done, Anthony. This fight was never about gloves or rings, it's about survival. And you're losing." The words hit like a slap in the face. Anthony's jaw tightened. The room went silent, the tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. Then Jake dropped a bombshell, something so unexpected it sent shockwaves through the crowd. Jake Paul, smirking, "I have proof. Proof that the accident wasn't an accident. I made sure you'd feel what real pain is. Your time is up." The murmurs turned to gasps. Phones whipped out. Reporters frantically started recording. Everyone wanted to see the proof. But Jake wasn't done. He pulled out a phone and showed a series of private messages, messages that looked like threats, messages that tied him directly to the accident. The room erupted into chaos. Anthony, for the first time, lost his composure. You don't know what you're messing with. But the damage was done. The scandal had just become explosive. Then came the unexpected twist. Just as everyone thought Jake had crossed the line, Anthony's wife, who had so far remained silent, stepped forward, not with words of support, but with a bombshell revelation that no one saw coming. Anthony's wife, public statement, "I've been silent for too long." The truth is, Anthony is not just fighting for his career. He's fighting for his life. And there's something else, something that could change everything. What followed was a leaked recording, obtained by an insider, where Anthony's wife spoke of secret meetings, hidden threats, and a plan to silence Anthony permanently. She claimed that powerful figures connected to Jake Paul were involved, making this fight about more than just personal rivalry. It was about power, money, and control. The allegations rocked social media. Twitter exploded with conspiracy theories. Was this a setup? Was Anthony a victim of a plot larger than anyone realized? Or was this just another manipulation in the public eye? Then, just when viewers thought it couldn't get any more intense, Jake Paul dropped another shocker on Instagram Live, mocking the whole controversy and daring Anthony to respond. Jake Paul, Instagram Live, "If Anthony wants to play dirty, I'm ready. But remember, I don't just fight with my fists, I fight with everything I've got. Watch your back." Social media went wild. Supporters of both sides clashed in heated debates. The boxing world was divided. The question on everyone's lips, is this really a fight or a vendetta that could destroy careers and lives? Meanwhile, Anthony was forced into silence, surrounded by legal teams and publicists, trying to control a narrative that was spinning completely out of his hands. One thing was clear, this was not just a scandal. This was a ticking time bomb, and the next explosion was imminent. As the night wore on, an anonymous source close to Anthony revealed something that sent chills down the spine of even the most hardened fans. Anonymous insider, Anthony has been living in fear. Every day, every night, worried about who might be watching, who might be waiting. This isn't just about boxing anymore. This is about survival. And the line between friend and foe is disappearing. So here we are, standing at the edge of a cliff, staring into a story that's no longer just about fame or sport, but about life and death, trust and betrayal. And if you think this is the end, think again. Because the next twist is coming fast, and it's going to change everything you thought you knew about Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul, and the war between them. Just when the world thought the chaos had reached its peak, a new, earth-shattering revelation rocked the story, one that no one was prepared for. Late that same night, a mysterious video surfaced online. The footage was grainy, but the message was crystal clear. It showed a heated exchange between Jake Paul and an unidentified figure, speaking in hushed but urgent tones about a plan that went far beyond a boxing rivalry. Jake Paul, voice distorted but unmistakable, he won't see this coming. The accident was just the beginning. We're going to make sure he's out for good. The clip spread like wildfire. Social media exploded. Fans, critics, and celebrities alike flooded platforms with shock and outrage. Some demanded answers, others called it a conspiracy. But the biggest shocker was yet to come. Hours later, Anthony Joshua himself broke his silence, not with a statement or interview, but with an emotional Instagram story that left millions breathless. Anthony, tearfully, I've been through hell. What you've seen is just the surface. There are forces working against me that I never imagined. This isn't just about fighting in the ring anymore. It's a fight for my family, my future, and my sanity. He tagged no one, but included a chilling warning. Watch your back. Trust no one. The public was reeling. Was Anthony hinting at a deeper betrayal? Was someone close to him involved in this dangerous game? The questions multiplied overnight. Then came the wildest twist yet. A leaked group chat between Jake Paul and his inner circle surfaced on a popular gossip site. The messages were cold, calculating, and terrifyingly clear. They had orchestrated the accident, planned the smear campaigns, and were ready to escalate the chaos to destroy Anthony's reputation completely. One message read, "Keep the pressure. Break him. No mercy." The leak sent shockwaves through both fan bases. The boxing community was stunned. Had Jake Paul truly crossed every line imaginable? Was this a criminal conspiracy or just a twisted game of fame and power? But the controversy didn't stop there. Out of nowhere, Anthony's wife released a statement that shook the internet even harder. Anthony's wife, social media post, "For too long, I stayed silent to protect my family. But the truth is darker than you know. People close to us have been betraying us. Trust shattered. Love broken. This is not just a fight, it's a war." The tension was now unbearable. Rumors of secret deals, threats, and backdoor alliances swirled wildly. Social media influencers picked sides, news outlets ran nonstop coverage, and fans couldn't get enough of the unfolding drama. And just when everyone thought the story couldn't get any worse, a trusted insider dropped a bombshell. Insider Anonymous, the real story isn't about Jake or Anthony. It's about who's pulling the strings behind the scenes, powerful figures with everything to gain from this chaos. The fight you're seeing is just a distraction. Suddenly, this wasn't just celebrity drama anymore. It was a tangled web of power, manipulation, and betrayal that reached far beyond the boxing world. So, what's next? Who will strike first? And how far will this war go before someone finally falls? Stay tuned because the truth is still unfolding and the darkest secrets are yet to be revealed. As the scandal exploded, the world was split into camps faster than anyone could keep up. Social media didn't just react, it erupted. Fans, haters, celebrities, and insiders flooded every platform with opinions so intense they felt like a wildfire burning out of control. On Twitter, the hashtag Joshua Paul War trended for days, fueling fierce debates. One side claimed Jake Paul had gone too far, crossing the line from competitor to criminal mastermind. Tweets like, "Jake Paul just lost any shred of respect. Orchestrating an accident? This isn't boxing, it's war crimes, rained down relentlessly." But the other side wasn't silent. Devoted Jake supporters fired back fiercely. Anthony's playing the victim card now? This is all a stunt to save his fading career. Wake up. Celebrity reactions added fuel to the fire. Hip-hop superstar Drake shocked fans by posting a cryptic message. Sometimes the real fight isn't in the ring, it's behind closed doors. Watch closely. Sending everyone into speculation over who he was really targeting. Industry insiders weren't shy either. A top boxing promoter who requested anonymity told our sources, "This mess could ruin careers." But also, it's exactly the kind of chaos some executives thrive on. Drama sells and money follows. Meanwhile, major sports networks scrambled to cover every twist, turning what was once a fight into a full-blown media spectacle. Opinion panels debated endlessly. Was this the darkest scandal in boxing history? Or just another chapter in celebrity warfare? Fans didn't just debate, they chose sides, some turning their backs on Anthony for his silence before the accident, others condemning Jake's alleged plot as unforgivable. The online war was so heated that even unrelated brands found themselves dragged into the controversy for sponsoring the fighters. A leaked internal memo from a major sports brand surfaced, revealing concerns. Sales are at risk if this controversy escalates. We need a strategy fast. But the most shocking reaction came from Anthony's own circle. Several close friends and teammates began to break their silence, some siding with Anthony, others suspicious of his intentions. One insider confessed, "I don't know who to trust anymore. The people we thought were family might be the biggest threats." This split reached beyond social media, affecting upcoming matches, endorsements, and even the fighters' personal lives. Bookmakers saw record bets on whether this rivalry would end in legal battles rather than the ring. The tension wasn't just personal, it was professional, financial, and toxic. And yet, in the eye of the storm, something unexpected happened. Anthony's wife, long private and silent, began speaking out more openly, hinting at secret struggles and sacrifices that no one had seen before. Her latest message? Sometimes, love means walking away before it breaks you. This isn't over, but I'm done hiding. The world was left holding its breath, waiting for what would come next. Would these revelations lead to a dramatic comeback or a total collapse? One thing's for sure, this fight is far from over, and the fallout will shake the industry to its core. Stay with us because the next chapter promises to be even more explosive. Just when everyone thought the story had reached its peak, the drama took a dark, shocking turn nobody saw coming. Late one night, an anonymous source leaked a bombshell video, one that promised to change everything. The footage, shaky but unmistakably real, showed Jake Paul in a heated argument with a mysterious figure, someone who seemed to be the mastermind behind the accident. The conversation hinted at a much deeper conspiracy, one that wasn't just about rivalry or money, but something far more sinister. You wanted him out of the game, but this? This goes beyond the ring, Jake was heard saying, voice low but tense. We didn't plan for it to get this ugly. Now, it's not just a fight. It's war. As the video spread like wildfire, speculation ran rampant. Was Jake Paul covering for someone bigger? Was the accident truly orchestrated by a shadowy network seeking control of the boxing world? Or was it all a desperate ploy to manipulate public opinion and salvage Jake's crumbling reputation? Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua's camp dropped their own bombshell, a series of leaked messages from Jake's inner circle threatening Anthony's family if he didn't back down. The messages were brutal, cold, and utterly chilling, exposing a vendetta that was no longer about sport but survival. You think you're untouchable? We're just getting started, one text read. The fallout was immediate. Sponsors began pulling out overnight. Social media exploded with outrage and disbelief. News outlets scrambled to verify the authenticity of the leaks, but the damage was done. In the middle of the chaos, Anthony Joshua released a rare public statement, his voice shaking with emotion. This isn't just about boxing anymore. It's about protecting my family, my future. I won't be silenced. But the biggest shock was yet to come. Hours later, a trusted confidant of Anthony revealed that the fighter had been receiving anonymous death threats for weeks, threats that were eerily connected to the accident. The source claimed the threat was a warning to never speak publicly about the incident again. And then, the unthinkable. Anthony Joshua canceled all upcoming appearances and matches indefinitely. His silence only fueled more rumors. Was he planning a comeback, or was this the beginning of the end? Just when the public thought they had all the answers, a leaked phone call surfaced. In it, a voice strikingly similar to Jake's was heard negotiating with an unknown party about making the fallout as explosive as possible. The implication? The scandal was being manipulated from behind the scenes, with players no one had even heard of pulling the strings. The boxing world was left reeling. Trust shattered. Careers on the line. And the truth? Still buried under layers of lies and deception. So here's the question burning in everyone's minds. Will justice ever be served? Or is this only the start of a far darker game? One that could destroy everything these fighters have worked for? One thing's for sure. this isn't the final round. The next chapter is coming, and it promises to be the most explosive yet. Are you ready to see how deep the rabbit hole goes? Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's next. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you really think about this explosive saga? Is Jake Paul really behind Anthony Joshua's accident, or is there some bigger, darker force pulling the strings here? Drop your wildest theories in the comments, because this story is far from over. Are you Team Anthony, believing he's the innocent victim caught in a ruthless game? Or are you starting to question everything, wondering if Jake's more dangerous than anyone thought? Let me know which side you're on, and don't hold back. The drama is heating up, and your opinion matters. Make sure to smash that like button if you want me to dig deeper into this scandal. I'm already working on uncovering even crazier details, the kind of stuff that will leave you speechless and questioning everything you thought you knew. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell because you do not want to miss the next explosive update. Trust me, when I drop the next video, it's going to change the entire game. More betrayals, more secrets, and maybe even some shocking surprises from people you thought you could trust. This isn't just a fight in the ring anymore. It's a battle for the truth, for reputation, and for survival. So stay with me as we unravel this tangled web together. Remember, the truth has many sides, and sometimes the darkest secrets hide in plain sight. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your questions ready, because the story is only just beginning.